Hello and welcome back to Genesis Designs and Modelcraft, and today I've got a little bit of a reviewette. I say reviewette because I have already both reviewed and built this basic kit. However, the lovely people at Arma did send me these two Hurricanes a little while back, completely out of the blue, wasn't expecting them. They sent the special edition 2C Jubilee with extras. And isn't that box art just beautiful? Really, really is. And also the 2B. So what I wanted to do with this really was just have a quick look actually at the differences with the mouldings in this kit as compared to the 2C kit. Just very quickly, markings options on the back here for a 2 squadron, 253 squadron and 302. The upgrade version, you clearly get the box art version here, and then that being BE 500 of 87 squadron, which at that point was at Tangmere, but you also get the opportunity to do a 43 squadron aircraft all in black, or a 3 squadron aircraft in the standard day camo. So parts wise then, I will try and remember to put links in the description to my original review of the 2C kit. Here's what you get in the Jubilee version. There we go. Obviously the exact same instructions, just with the different painting options. Decals wise, there we go. Printed by Tech Mod, so they shouldn't be too much bother. They're very thin, very glossy. You do get a decent amount of stencils and an instrument panel. Also seat belts, should you wish to go that way. And with this being the limited edition, sort of all singing, all dancing armour pack, shall we say, you also get a mask set, which covers the transparencies, the wheels, and it's got some squares, not sure, probably walkways or something like that. Obviously there's our parts, and we'll have a quick look at those as necessary in a minute to compare them to the 2B boxing. And these are the 3D printed extras, 4 little dinky little Ziploc bags. In this one it's sprinkling little bits of stubs of sprues everywhere. In this one we get 2 3D printed seats. I'm unsure, I won't lie, I'm unsure why there are 2. They appear to be identical, with straps moulded in, which personally I'm perfectly happy with that. This one's lost part of the seat raising assembly, there it is there. But I will utilise the tweezers and hold these closer for you. They are very, very nice. Very nice indeed. So yes, I don't know why there are 2, but I'm not going to complain. In this pack we've got some cannon barrels again. All these are 3D printed. And the reason you have 2 sets of barrels here is that they are replicating the different recoil spring types. So this set is the flat coil spring type, and this is the not flat star, and those are obviously designed to fit the holes that are already in the wings, and they do have a sort of hollowed out end appearance. And then you get 2 sets of exhausts. The reason you get 2 is that one set is the sort of the fishtail style, the other set is the round exhaust port. Probably should have got these out of the bags before I started, eh? There we go. Right, so the more rounded, or the sort of normal looking ones, incredibly thin, those exit areas, and hollowed out just enough. And then this is the sort of fishtail style, the much larger and flatter exits. So all of these plus that little mask set come extra in the Jubilee Special Edition, and it does actually say there plastic kit, 3D printed parts, decals and masks, so there's no confusion and you won't go out and buy the wrong one. Okay, I'll put all these back in these bags. So going back to the 2B kit then, here's the box, plastic parts. Obviously no 3D printed parts here, but we do get that same mask sheet again. Here's the decal sheet. This area is exactly the same as you might expect. Stencil details, optional belts there, and there's all the rest of the decals. And again, printed by Tecmod. Tecmod are very good, beautifully thin, very, very glossy. They do look good. Let's just ignore that. I'll quickly show you the colour options on these bigger plates. This one, 402 Squadron, 253 all in black, and 302 in the earlier day camera. What about the plastic parts then? So clearly the fuselage sprues are going to be the same. Transparencies also, so I'm expecting these two sprues to be exactly the same across the two kits. Just to verify that. There you go, identical. They actually stack together. A little stack of Hurricanes here. So, regardless of which kit you buy, sprues A and B are identical. Okay. So the differences, as you might expect, in all fairness, are going to be in the wings. How have Arma gone about this? Well, as you can see, they have in fact moulded an entirely new wing part. So this is the 2C kit. So it's got these giant holes where the cannons mount, and you've got your two types of cannon on each end. This is the 2B wing. Now the 2B had 12 30 caliber machine guns rather than the cannon, and this is a completely separate wing tooling here. So you see the casing ejection ports in the underside there, and you can see all the little holes for the machine guns at the top, and we also have some probably machine gun barrels and also some undercarriage aperture shapes. Now I'm going to have a quick scan of the instructions to see what they are all about. Okay, they are masking plates, as you can see there in this step on the instructions, detailing the use of these parts, and they are the word top is moulded into them. They're there to mask off the wheelbase for the painting of the wing. The other differences then are we have some small sort of mounting blocks which fit inside the wing leading edge. Those are here on the sprue, and those are there to take the machine guns, which are added much later, sensibly enough, back here. The 4 outboard machine guns do poke out a little bit. It also tells you at the beginning to drill the leading edge to accept those. And the holes are very, very, very obvious. It's not going to be a guess where to drill sort of job, because there they are. And all of this is exactly to the standard of the previous moulding, the previous versions that you can see. You've got the different gun bay panel areas, that, the blisters, but in every other way it's the same. In fact, if anything, the detail is even finer on this moulding than it is on this one. So there you go. Just a quick canter through the Arma Hobby Hurricane 2B and 2C kits. Okay, price wise then, quick Google's telling me that direct from Arma Hobby these kits are going to be around €45. Here in the UK, direct from the UK, the two kits in question come out around the £40 mark from Scale Model. I think that's Scale Model Shed. Scale Model Shop, yeah. So you can expect to pay around 40-ish pounds. Now, I recognise and respect that that is quite a lot of money for a 48th scale World War II fighter. It is. No two ways about it. However, the fact that you can get this one with all the extra 3D parts for the same price is frankly astonishing, because you really will not need anything else to finish this kit to a super nice standard. It is, without a shadow of the doubt, one of the best model kits I've ever made at all, bar none. Here is my previously built LKA. Nice of Arma to release it after I put the effort in to make all my own masks, wasn't it? Always the same. So there you go, everyone. I took the hit so that Arma would inevitably release the kit. I personally, having built one of these kits already, am happy to pay the price I actually paid for this one. It's superb, it's superlative, it is truly as brilliant as everybody says it is, and well worth the investment. No doubt further versions will be forthcoming, but this is very definitely the best Hurricane kit out there in any scale, and I would really like it if, I think it would be brilliant if Arma were to expand the range and actually produce a Mark 1 as well, so that the whole Hurricane range could be covered in this standard from Arma. It is spectacular, a wonderful kit, and I can't recommend it enough if you're not getting that from what I'm already saying. I am going to build another one. I want to do the Sea Hurricane, and when I get that kit I will do that, and I will put it on the channel, but not in the same form as you've been used to seeing up to now. I'm going to do a sort of a single episode build video type deal for it, because it's already been featured. I will link this review and the two-part build for this model below, so go and have a look at that if you want any more info about the kits. But for now, there you go. That is the Arma Hobby Hurricane 2C Jubilee and the Hurricane 2B. Now you know what the differences are in the kits and which one you're going to need to buy to build whichever version you want to do. And I'm going to leave it there because that box art is the best. So thanks for watching. Massive thanks to Arma Hobby for sending these kits over. I think at least one of these is going to make its way into the 10k subscribers prize draw. So if you're not subbed already, think about doing so to bring that prize draw a little closer. And with that said, I think it only remains for me to say, look after yourselves, look after each other, and Genesis out.